Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on part 3 of the playthrough of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2. Last time we finished the career for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. This time we're going to go for the second game, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Last time, yeah, I got the third gold medal at Roswell, New Mexico. I also got 2 step points. How's it going, Pelpa? So we'll apply these. I also, I off camera, and this isn't part of the career or anything, but like, because I've also been playing like online multiplayer and like trying to go through like the challenges and like right now you can see in the top right corner I'm level 91. Once I hit level 100, I actually platinum the game. So, but I actually got a new board that I actually prefer to the one I actually have right now. Um, do I? I mean, I'm using a different skater though, right? So let me just see. Oh, I have to go to my skater. Okay, gotcha. There we are. The the user interface for this remake is a little confusing. Like when I first got it, it was a little like weird to kind of navigate at first, and I guess I'm still having some trouble, but everything is all there that I need though, at least because there was a lot like it took me forever to. It took me longer than it should have to find how to create my skater, which was something you wouldn't think. Can I even find this board though? That's the thing. That's the thing with this. It's like they have all the boards you unlock, but you unlock so many, and it's like hard to navigate um where your like most recent unlocks are, or like how I don't know how it's like organized. I guess maybe it's in alphabetical order, but I forget what the board's called, so that's gonna be a problem. Maybe I won't get it. Maybe I'll change it for the sake of it, though. To something else. It was a $12,000 in-game cash board, though. So, and it just looks cooler, in my opinion, than what I have right now. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Ugh. Maybe it's at the top? That's a cool one. That's another 12,000 one. Anything that moves, where the pictures move. Maybe it's near here, though. This is the one I had. Or this one. I don't know. Alright, for now, I guess I'll just take this one because it's funny. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Let's start the next one, which is we need to be on solo tour. Oops. So we beat this 100%. How did they manage? Oh, manage. Sorry, like your thing gets cut off. Manage to put GIFs on skateboards, right? I know. I guess that's the technology. I haven't skated in a while. I guess that's how it goes these days. All right, so we'll start at the hangar. This game in particular, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I never owned it on PS1. I only have nostalgia for some of these levels through like the remaster that would be like the levels would be remastered onto like the PS2 games like Tony Hawk's Underground, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Uh, so this level in particular, I never played on the PS1, but I actually did play it on one of those games I just mentioned. But I kind of like it from this perspective. I still think I should pick up the PS1 version because it's still like those games are still great in their own right, even though they don't play exactly how this plays. and obviously the graphics are not nearly as good, but there's a charm to those games, and the gameplay is still very tight. So I guess I'll go for the high score first. Are there any levels cut in this game? No, there's not. I'm pretty certain there's, everything's included. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 also started this whole, what's about to happen here is kind of like, for it to happen in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on PS1, it was pretty insane. Like, to have, like, moving, kind of like a cinematic moment like this, like a really chaotic moment like that, it was just cool to see that happen, like, in the pixel version, you know, the low poly version, of, PS1. There's a lot of stuff to do in this, quick... I'm trying to see where I'm going. This is one of those levels where I probably can get everything in one go, which I've already done on the speed run. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Where am I? Where am I? There's a stat point up there. Oh, that's it. Alright. Did I get everything that I need to? What game do you think is going to be Game of the Year? Did they release any nominations for like the Game Awards? I'm guessing you're going by the Game Awards, right? Because I know there's other awards, like awards or whatever. But in terms of game of the Game Awards, what I think is gonna win. I think The Last of Us 2 has a very big chance of winning because I think not only is it like a great Naughty Dog game just by game's sake, like it's a very innovative. It just adds more to the whole Last of Us gameplay, but it's also a very bold story. It's a very especially, you know, all whether it's in TV or film or video games, anything that pushes the boundaries the way The Last of Us Part 2 does, I think that's gonna be that's gonna give it a lot of leverage over a lot of other games. I mean, maybe Ghost of Tsushima will be in there. I haven't played it yet, but I know that it got a lot of great reviews. I don't know how innovative that game is, but I know it's a pretty damn well developed game or whatever. So, in terms of other, like, I'm trying to think what came out on other consoles. You know what? I feel like Fall Guys is gonna be a thing that's gonna be, because there's always usually at least one. Because Fall Guys is supposed to be a pretty great game, a fun game, but it's also a trending game, and usually little games like that become big hits, they usually get thrown into the mix of that category. So I think Fall Guys will be in there. Yeah, Animal Crossing was like a huge seller. Like it sold more than like any other first party Sony game, which is insane. Maybe Doom Eternal. I don't know if Miles Morales will become, because Miles Morales is sort of like an Uncharted Lost Legacy, and as great as Uncharted Lost Legacy is, it's sort of meant to be kind of a DLC game more than a. Because from what I've heard, Miles Morales is great, but it's really little refinements of the original Spider-Man game. There's little improvements, but at the end of the day, it's pretty much just what fans have come to love about that core Spider-Man game. So I don't know if Miles Morales is gonna even be nominated, honestly. But I could be wrong. Let's finish up these last three goals here. What do I have to do? Pilot wings and barrels. Oops. What other games came out? Honestly, if this game wasn't a remake, I maybe it's gonna be in the same category that CTR was in last year. Cause CTR win last year for like it was like best sports slash racing category. So maybe Tony Hawk will be in the best sports slash racing category because that was kind of a weird category. They just kind of jumbled in these like action sports and racing together. Because honestly, I think this game deserves an award of something of some sort. The fact that I'm still playing this game when it came out in September, it says a lot. Like and like I have no plans of putting it down because it's just fun and it plays well like I don't think this is gonna be game of the year obviously because that usually goes to more original stuff. But we'll see, I guess. Oh, you can actually vote now? Like, the voting is, like, I guess, open? I think Crash 4 should be available to vote because it is an original game now. And, it's pretty damn good. Like, it's not just, like, a nostalgia grab. There we go. What else do I have to do? Get 3 hang time gaps. Oh, okay. I don't know what those are exactly. I know some of them, but let's see. That's one. Oh, I have one more. Maybe that's it? Maybe that's it? Maybe that's it? Let's see if that's it. Oh, I did it. Wow. It's not universally acclaimed. Yeah, and it didn't sell as well as Activision thought it would, I don't think. Alright, that's the first level. Did I get all the stat points though? I don't think I did. Hold on. Park goal. I wish I can view my progress for... Okay, let me get that one stat left. Oh, by the way, you asked me last time if there are any Tony Hawk games on the DS that you could play. And apparently a very critically acclaimed game that you can actually get is Tony Hawk's American Skateland. Not Wasteland, American Skateland, and that's skate with a SK8 Teland. And it's basically Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, but it's kind of like a portable version. And it looks cool. Like from what I saw, yeah, Skateland. That's right. Yeah, that's what I meant. And it looks cool because like the bottom screen used for your DS is kind of like an overhead map of like the levels you're in, and the top screen is obviously like basically like this. It's not like it's not like it's actually like pretty well done. It looks like how you're the format in which like I'm skating now. It's not like an overhead game like some of the other Game Boy games. Obviously there's a graphical downgrade, but it looks like it plays exactly like this, which I think would be cool to play if I had a DS. And American Wasteland is pretty cool too because it's actually the only, at least the only game that I've ever played where it's basically an open world skate park. Because all the levels kind of connect to one another. Alright, let's end it. I just wanted to get that stat point. Okay. So we got 2 stat points. Boom, boom, boom. Now we go to school 2. This is another level that... Honestly, these first 3 levels we have unlocked so far are levels I've played on future... Like on PS2 games that just remaster the levels. You'll notice that there's a cart driving around in this level. Like kind of like a security cart driven by a security guard, and the security guard is played by well, the security guard is actually Officer Dick, and that was that was an unlockable character in Tony Pro Skater 1 if you beat the game like 100%. So they brought back Officer Dick for this remake, but they actually have him. The voice of him is the voice and likeness of him is Jack Black, who apparently is very good at this game. Because I actually like if you YouTube Jack Black's like YouTube channel, like he's a big gamer. And he plays this game and he gets higher scores than I can. Like he gets like he flies around the level like it's like he's a veteran player. Like it's pretty crazy. Uh, okay. Like he did the mocap and everything, which is kind of funny. That's him. Uh, ah. I'm kind of... My first run through of every level is usually just me trying to figure out my bearings. I think there's a bell over here to collect the bells. It's 3. Oops. Come on. There. Alright, let's see if I can get... I don't even know where I'm gonna... Oh, I have to open the gym, I forgot. In online, they have it open for you. I guess just because... Just to open the level up more. Alright, let's see what I can do. Okay. We'll ride 5 bells, get the secret tape. Let me see if I can open that gym. I don't know how to do it though. Oh, I think there's 3 rails I have to hit in order to get it open, I think. Let's see, I got 2 stats. Let's try to make our way in. Hall passes. Alright, one of the rails is this. I think it's called like roll call, yeah, roll call nightmare rail, but they're all roll call rails basically. I used to play SSX Tricky back in the day. I didn't own it, but my cousin had it, and I loved playing that game. What's the other rail? I used to love that game though. That and Cool Borders. I liked Cool Borders because I think SSX did this too. Is like I like that you can snowboard down the mountain, but you can also punch people, like punch your opponents and like knock them off their board, or knock them like on their ass or whatever. That was kind of fun. Oh, I think this is the rail I need. There we go. Now it opens up, I think. Right? No? Yes? No? What do they want from me? Here's a bell. I think this is the bell I missed. Did I do anything just now? I did not. Okay, let me stick to one goal. Let me not worry about the gym for a second. I think the only thing in the gym that's actually in there is a stat point, but I could be wrong. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go for the hole passes first. Oh, I think you actually have to do it when the second bell rings or something. That I remember that being a weird thing. Like, so you have to hit these 3 rails, but you have to like wait for the second bell. It's so strange. It's a very PS1 like overly specific task to try to complete. There we go. Where is this other hole pass? I'm kind of lost. Must. Oh, there's T. Where's the E? Okay, at least I got the skate. Oh, I didn't. There we go. Hold on a second. Okay, all the high score is done. Alright. So we don't have to worry about the skate. Got a stat point. Okay. Let me try the bells for now. I guess I have to get into that gym somehow. Okay, so that's the first bell. The first actual, like, bell that... Not that I activated. Very strange how it works. Wow. Jack Black's really going to town right now. Oh, this is the other hall pass. Okay. I think. Let's try to see if I can get these hall passes at least. Let me get this other rail, see if I can get that. Oh, I see my hall pass. Okay, the 3 roll calls. So that should open the gym, shouldn't it? There's the hall passes. Is this gym open, or what? No, what the hell? What do I got? What do I got? Alright, the secret... Oh, I know what the secret tape is. Okay, so I don't really need to get into the gym. Can I get into the... Can I get the secret tape without bailing, though? Let's see. Probably not. No, I can't. Okay. How do I get in the gym, though? We're gonna figure it out. Okay, secret tape time. You know what? Let me restart that run. I'm gonna try to get the... Maybe I have to, like, do the rails before the second bell rings or something. I don't know. We'll see. That would make sense. I mean, like, we're kind of on a timer. I feel like the gameplay is kind of... Oh, there it is. I opened it. Alright. Maybe it's... I don't know. Alright, I just needed that stat point. And now I just need to get the secret, tape. And then we can graduate from school 2. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. I keep forgetting. Do this. Nope. That's not. Oh man, I messed this up. There we are. There's also... Oh, the secret tape's right there. People are blowing vape smoke into the new Xbox. Is there a reason? I heard that people are putting their PS5 discs of their games into the PS4 to see what happens. And apparently it's not good. It, like... it could like damage your PS4 or something They like Sony even put out like a kind of like a disclaimer not to do that. Alright, now we're set. Now we can go to Marseille, France. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Marseille? I like this level though. It's a very gorgeous level, I think. And it's a nice down-to-earth skate park for a competition. I like playing this level online because it's like no matter what ramp or rail you start with, you pretty much can like create your own line like any way you want to do it. It's not like it feels like there's a lot of freedom in how you want to approach your combo on this level. All right, we same old stuff. Skaters get 3 heats. Best 2 heats count. Bails deduct points. Usually when I play this online, I like to hit this gap right here because you can get 3 like gap combos in one like go, which is that up up and away in blue blow. And this is what I usually do online. I usually do this combo here where I just follow these rails. I ride around the perimeter. Oh, I screwed it up. Basically on top of the Xbox there are holes. You blow the smoke in the holes, turn on the Xbox, it activates the fan, then smoke comes out. Well, I guess that's what the kids are doing these days. But what's the point? Like, are they trying to use it like a bong, even though it's a vape? Ugh, let's get this one stat point before we end this heat. There we are. So even though I bailed that first, I bailed again. So okay, so this heat's not gonna count. Tony Hawk and his son Riley Hawk are in the lead. Even the official Xbox Twitter said, "Do not do this." It's good publicity too. It's like their way of like obviously advocating not to do that, but it's also kind of funny at the same time. So the fact that like I'm hearing about it, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be hearing about this. It kind of gets their product some attention. Not that they need it, but you know what I mean. Alright. 99.9. Let's do one more heat, just to be sure. I forgot to revert. Yeah, I think by the end of the year I'm gonna get a PS5 in one way or another. Dude, I haven't beat Uncharted 4 yet. I'm actually I'm playing Uncharted I'm watching my friend cuz he's a PC gamer and he doesn't really have access to a lot of like first party game Sony games. But he's played like the first two in the past like his brother. So I got him to play Uncharted 3 for the first time, and then we just started Uncharted. Well, like a couple weeks back, we started Uncharted 4, where I'm just like watching him play. I'm just having like a vicarious thrill of watching him play the game. Uncharted 4 is a long game, though. I mean, so I don't blame you yet if you haven't beat it yet. How far into it are you? All right, we won the gold medal. New York City. Yeah, let's go. Wait, no, not yet. I think. Let me get my stats going first. There we are. Level select New York City. Okay. Uncharted 4 is still one of my favorite PS4 games of like the entire generation. And I know it got great reviews. And a lot of people will say like God of War is kind of like the big, like pretty much like the flagship game of that PS4 generation. But I still think Uncharted 4 is in the running. I think it kind of got uh swept under the rug after this like whole wave of exclusives came after it, like Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War and all that. I was driving up the mud with my car. Okay, so I think you're in chapter 10. That's like the Madagascar level, I'm guessing, where it becomes kind of big and like open world-ish. So this is a level here that was never in any of the PS2 games. It was never remastered, so this is a fresh level for me. Being someone who hasn't played Uncharted 2. I mean, Uncharted 2. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. The PS1 version. Then I was in the clock tower. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're a little past the Madagascar part, and you're in... Okay, the clock tower, yeah. That clock tower sequence is one of my favorites, like, in the franchise. It's just so... over the top, a very, like, just a really cool, like, set piece. What do I got? Anything to do here? Let me get that stat out of the way. Alright, my high scores are all done. These taxi drivers really do drive like people in New York City. Oh, the A's right here. How do I get it? There we are. You're Did you leave the clock tower yet though? After I've beaten every single Uncharted game in the series, I'm going for platinum. Good luck. It definitely like yeah, because you have to do like you have to beat it on the crushing difficulty. There's a lot of collectibles. Luckily, fortunately, what I like about Uncharted is that it lets you do chapter select uh, for you to see like what you're missing. If you're missing any treasures and stuff like that. That whole sequence when you leave, because I'm guessing That's right. YouTube is definitely very helpful. Like I admittedly use YouTube to do this one because there's a lot of stuff where you have to like find all the gaps and all the levels and stuff like that. It's just like most of it I've done already in the past, and it's just like I can't memorize every little like gap in this game. So I've YouTubed stuff like that. Alright, collect 5 subway cars, ollie the hydrants, grind subway rails, 50-50 Joey sculpture. Get the secret tape. Alright, let's try it. No thank you. I still haven't platinumed Uncharted Lost Legacy because it has a lot of like it has a lot of stuff to YouTube, and like I almost felt guilty about it that I didn't even like. It has a lot of hidden trophies, which my rule with hidden trophies is now that they've allowed you to just like uh reveal them, uh then it's pretty much fair game to just reveal them. Like if the PS4s give me the option to do that, then I'm just gonna do it. But there's a lot of things like because you're able to take like there's like photograph opportunities in that game, and it's really hard to miss some of them. And the thing in Uncharted Lost Legacy, there's a huge open world segment, and I know I'm missing like a photograph opportunity in that level, or in that portion of the level, and I'm just like I can't like I played it like multiple times and I still can't find it, and I just feel guilty about YouTubing it in that situation. I don't know why, because I feel like I should be able to. Oh my god! I just got rammed by a taxi. All right. Oh my god. Alright, let me find that secret tape or something. Or like go on the subway rails, because I can't find out. I can't make that jump right now. Oh, they closed this thing. In online, that thing's open. And they're... Wait, why is this closed? How do I do it? I have to like unlock it somehow? Huh. So I have to unlock the subway somehow. I don't even know how to do that. I did it before, but I don't know how I did it. Ollie the... Maybe I have to collect the 5 subway cards and then it opens up. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's how I was able to unlock the gym by getting 5 hole passes. Nah, maybe I don't think that's right. We'll see. Let's try to get the subway cards. No, it's gotta be something else though. Like you have to like activate something. Subway card. Alright, all the subway cards seem to be kind of grouped up together in this area. So maybe that is it. There's one more and it's over, and there's this jump that's been giving me trouble. There we go. So does it open it up? I hope so. Yay, that's okay, that did it. So you get a little blind play experience from this just now. Cuz I genuinely did not know what I was doing. You know what I hate? Whoa. There we go. You know what I hate? Multiplayer trophy. Oh my god, I hate multiplayer. There's some games I can't even platinum anymore because most of those, like Resistance 2, I can't platinum because most of it was all like grinding on multiplayer trophies. There's some games I platinum that I'm like I can't believe I platinumed it in time before the online servers were shut down. Like SOCOM 4, Killzone, Shadowfall, Killzone 3. Let's get this stat over here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that though. I'll if it's an online trophy or like a yeah multiplayer trophy where like you just have to like play like the 5 game types or something like just once, that I'm okay with. But I hate where it's like get 10. Like I think one of like the trophies I once did was get like 10,000 kills in Killzone or something like that, which was insane. I don't know if it was the exact number, but it was it was like the hardest trophy in the game, and you basically just had to like live and breathe in multiplayer for like the rest of your life in order to get it. I don't know how I did it. All right, Ollie the hydrants, get the secret tape. Where is the secret tape? I wonder. Let me get my stat points in check here. Yeah, it's overkill, man. Alright, let's get these hydrants, wherever they may be. There's one. Hydrant, hydrant, hydrant. There we are. One more hydrant, I think, right? Alright, so now I gotta get the secret tape. Where is the secret tape? Let's think about this. Okay, good. They keep this thing open now. Secret tape. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Here's the stat point. Oh, the secret tape. It's right here. There we go. What I liked about The Last of Us 2 is I didn't have to beat the game on Grounded in order to... Grounded is like the hardest difficulty. I think the first Last of Us, you were required to do that in order to platinum the game. This time, I guess they didn't go for that. Like, pretty much, a lot of PS4 games aren't going for difficulty trophies anymore. They don't include them. If they do include them, it's a kind of like a separate thing. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 was pretty easy. I actually already did it. Alright. And this game I'm playing right now, it should be an easy platinum if it wasn't for level 100, grinding till level 100, which is like, once you hit level 80, it's like a slow, everything just comes to a halt. But I think they kept it, I think they made it such a grind because they planned to include like kind of like more DLC, more challenges, like patches and updates and stuff. It's not updated as much as like CTR was, but they did recently come out with a pretty big like update, which has allowed me to get more, to get closer than I thought I would get. All right, so now we are going to Venice Beach. Still annoyed at how they did my boy Joel. honestly, uh, and spoilers for anyone who's comes across this video, but I think it made. I feel like it wouldn't have been real if Joel got to just kind of just continue on like kind of like a Rick from The Walking Dead for like like as if he's like just like this franchise character. Like Joel isn't, he's not Nathan Drake, and he's not the Master Chief of Halo. He's not Mario. Like a lot of people, I think they become attached to his character and they expect him to be kind of like the just like the guy that like the guy on the cover art that's always going to be there, and I mean it's about that whole like endless cycle of violence and all that, and like I think it goes deeper than that. It's definitely frustrating, yeah, but it's about like I don't know, like I feel like I need to stream that game to really be, because I'm kind of like detached from the story ever since I've completed it. Like I'm not really in that zone anymore of really like. But I remember when I was playing it, I can really, I, I feel like creatively they made the right decisions. See, the thing is, like at the end of at the end of the first game, he has so many enemies that it would have been silly if he just continued on like he didn't just murder so many, the fireflies, the hunters, um the the what was it, the like the government, like there were so many people that Joel kind of just put a target on his back by like kind of destroying so many lives. But like I don't know, it's just for me it made sense. If Abby didn't come along, it would have been someone else. You know what I mean? I I guess, I mean, it definitely is like very it's very shocking. I get, you can argue it's for shock value's sake that of how he was done, but that world kind of is pretty violent, and I don't know. Like I think it would have been kind of cheesy if they made him go out in some like blaze of glory, and like he's like he has some great like uh last like powerful quote before he goes, and like and he's doing all like I think it would have been untrue to what the first game ended with, in that he is this kind of complicated, not entirely good character. Like he's an anti-hero, and I don't know. For me, I don't know if you've ever seen Breaking Bad. I don't want to spoil anything there, but it reminded me a lot of the episode Ozymandias, in how a certain character uh exits the show in a very like very quickly. Like that's what it was to me, and it had that power to it that I really oh, you have that, you have to see. That's one of my favorite dramas of all time. Like along with like The Sopranos and Mad Men and The Wire and stuff like that. But Breaking Bad, I think you would actually really enjoy. Like I've never met anybody who started Breaking Bad and felt regrets that like, or that wasn't hooked, and just kept going with it. It's a really great show. But if it reminded me of what happened in an episode called Ozymandias, which is a very like, which is considered by many critics like considered like the greatest dramatic episode uh of all time. I've never heard of that. Primal. Is that a drama or like a? Okay, so we got the high score out of the way. But thank you. Let's see if I can just wrap up some last goals here before we wrap things up. Oh, it's a cartoon. Okay. Yeah, I imagine because it is Adult Swim. It's good. What's your favorite cartoons, would you say? Alright, so there's these spray paint cans. Favorite cartoon of all time is Regular Show. Yeah, I haven't watched all of Regular Show or that much of it, but I heard really great things about that one. My personal favorite is The Simpsons. Like the first, and specifically like really like the first 8 to 9 seasons of The Simpsons, back when it was really like the classic years of the show. Obviously that show is still on, like season 32, but I actually am a pretty big fan of the show, like even past like the years where it was considered great. I love The Simpsons. I love Futurama. I love Bob's Burgers, King of the Hill. I like a lot of those like primetime animated like sitcoms. Oh god. I did not get the spray cans, did I? Shit. Let's try again. Let me focus on one goal here. Ollie the magic bomb 5 times. Nah. Let me collect skate, I guess. I did get a stat at least. 2 stats. Yeah, my friend loves the regular show. Or regular show. South Park I also like too. My favorite like kids show that's kids cartoon that really isn't a that really can be just be enjoyed by adults too is probably SpongeBob. Like the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob were really great. Invader Zim is really great. Okay. Trying to see what this level's giving me trouble, I have to say. Okay, I just need to find that K. It's the K. No, that's a spray paint can. Where is the K? Where's the K? Where's the K? I think it's up there. There we go. At least I got that out of the way. Alright. So we got those skaters, and we got some stats. 1 stat, I think we got all the stat points for this level. Next time I think we'll continue here, in Venice Beach. Pulp Entertainment, it's been a pleasure. Um, for anyone out there who comes across this video, if you want to take it upon yourself to like, comment, and subscribe, it is greatly appreciated. Of course, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but it is greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, keep a clear head, and stay healthy, and keep on gaming. Bye bye, everybody.